Good morning everyone. This is Kaylin Kamikawa. The topic to be covered this time is about the transcription accuracy of the subtitle creation application, Vroo. I would like to report on the new facts that I have never imagined. In the previous video, Vroo's transcription has a very narrow affinity with the video. We have reported that there is a large variation in accuracy depending on the video. What I discovered in that was 1. Use an app called KineMaster to raise the pitch. In this case, make the voice woman. 2. Use an app called V-Booster to reduce the voice speed to about 84%. With this combination, we achieved 100.95% in transcription accuracy, according to my rules. My rule is to make Vroo transcription number, original character number, the precision. The accuracy is over 100% since Vroo displays numbers in hiragana. When missing characters are reduced, a mysterious phenomenon occurs in which the transcription number increases from the original number of characters. Therefore, the accuracy exceeds 100%. Please consider it as a guide only. And this time, in the process of discovering this method, KineMaster, I also found that there is a simple equalizer function called EQ. *EQ is a device for raising or lowering the volume of a specified frequency band. *Use EQ to change the volume of the frequency you want to change. You can widen, narrow, or set the range centered on that frequency. *EQ is used to cut off unpleasant sounds and make the listener feel comfortable. *EQ is used to achieve sound creation that cannot be achieved with recording technology alone. *EQ is a device that was originally created to correct and restore degraded tones. The KineMaster comes with 10 different EQs, and when I tried all of them, when I set the EQ to pop, I discovered that the accuracy can be further improved, albeit slightly. That is, 1. In KineMaster, set EQ to pop. 2. In KineMaster, set voice change to woman. 3. Then use V-Booster to set the video to a speed of 84%. With the above operation, in the video tested this time, the original 5,462 characters achieved 5,539 characters and 101.41% accuracy. Compared to the previously reported woman plus speed 84% with 5,501 characters and 100.95% accuracy, the number of characters is 38, and the accuracy has been improved by about 0.46%. But this time, that's not the only story. This time, the equalizer function has slightly improved the accuracy, so is it possible to further improve the level by fine-tuning the equalizer? I thought I tried the equalizer dedicated application HeyAmen for voice MP3. However, when converting from MP4 to MP3 before testing, even if the accuracy has already dropped and then I tried every setting with the equalizer, I couldn't achieve the level up more than last time. So, isn't there an app that improves the sound quality of video files this time? I searched for it and found it. It is an application called AudioFix. This app is treated like a noise removal app. In short, it is one of the equalizer apps, and you can make various settings. After trying everything such as remove wind noise, remove treble and bass, and smooth the sound, I have discovered an unexpected, shocking fact. It's just a volume up feature. We have achieved transcription number 5,501 and accuracy 100.95%. I've made various efforts so far and finally achieved 5,539 characters. By just turning up the volume, we were able to achieve almost the same level of transcription. I was surprised at this. As a test, with a video editing app called VLLO, when I changed the volume from 100% to 500%, at 100%, 4,752 characters. At 150%, 4,804 characters. At 200%, 5,039 characters. At 300%, 5,351 characters. At 400%, 5,468 characters. At 500%, 5,486 characters. the number of transcriptions gradually increased. With VLLO, you can only raise the volume up to 500%, so after doing 500%, he loaded it into VLLO and 550%, 500% by 110%, 5,469 characters. 600%, 500% by 120%, 5,477 characters. The result was that, in conclusion, we achieved the best transcription at 500% volume. Actually, I had tried up to 150% before. Isn't it caused by the volume? I couldn't imagine that there was a proper solution at more than 300%. In any case, volume has the greatest effect on the transcription accuracy of VRU. That was a clear moment. That being said, the volume of the original video is certainly low, however, I didn't usually notice it because I only had to turn up the volume of my smartphone. And how, when you process the video with KineMaster, I later noticed that the volume was automatically turned up. In other words, what I used to say about pitch, speed, equalizer, etc. all wrong. Was mere lack of volume the biggest cause of poor transcription? I thought, but unfortunately it doesn't seem that simple. Even if the volume is increased, the upper limit is 5,500 characters. After that, even if you raise the pitch or slow down, no further improvement was possible. After all, it is deep. So, I turned up the volume with different apps, so I wonder if the sound also deteriorated? I thought that the volume was also adjusted with KineMaster at the same time. Then, at volume 152%, the number of characters was 5,542 and the accuracy was 101.46%. In other words, with KineMaster 1, volume is 152%. 2. Select pop in EQ. 2. Select woman in the voice changer. At the same time, and set speed to 84% with V-Booster. By doing this, we were able to achieve a transcription number of 5,542 and an accuracy of 101.46%. Why is that all? Isn't it faster to fix it by hand? You might think that, but when you check the actual transcription, you can see that there are almost no omissions. Also, regarding typographical errors, it turns out that if there is no missing character, it will decrease. What was even more surprising was that the fewer timestamps and missing characters, the less it turned out to be more accurate. In other words, it had already been improved so much that it would be difficult to make further improvements. Let's actually watch the transcribed video here.
皆さんごきげんよう、上川かおるです。今回取り上げる話題は、韓国が世界に誇るワースト1位、出生率の低さについて取り上げていこうと思います。日本においても少子化問題というものは存在するわけですが、それにしても韓国のワースト1位というのはまさに桁違いに悪い状態です。日本国内においては、韓国と日本を比較して、いかに日本が悪い国で韓国が良い国かといったことを話す人たちというものがある一定数存在します。そしてそれらの人々はテレビや新聞報道機関と結託することにより、あたかも自分たちが正しいかのような話というものを延々とするものです。しかし、このチャンネルの動画を見ている方たちには、そうした言葉に惑わされる方はいないとは思いますが、少なくとも一体韓国で何が起こっているかを知り、じゃあどうすればいいんだといったところまでしっかりと考えを及ぼすことが大事だと私は思っています。それでは韓国は日本にとってどのような悪い見本を示してくれているか、早速ニュースを見ていきましょう。韓国の人口、自然減少始まる。出生率 0.84 人で世界最低。韓国の合計出生率が 0.84 に減り、初めて人口が自然減少した。韓国政府が少子化対策として過去10年間で200兆ウォン、日本円で19兆円を注ぎ込んだが効果がなかった。経済協力開発機構 OECD 加盟国の中で唯一の出生率0人台国家で、他国との差はますます広がっている。24日、韓国統計庁が発表した2020年出生死亡統計暫定結果によると、昨年の出生時は27万2400人で1年前より 10%、 33,300人減少した。逆に死亡者は305,100人で前年比 3.4%、1万人増加した。生まれた子供は減り、死亡者は増えたことで、昨年の韓国の人口は33,000人自然減少した。今後、人口はより急速に減少。韓国の合計特殊出生率は2018年 0.98 人に初めて0人台になった後、2019年 0.94 人、2020年 0.84 人にわたり減少を続けている。OECD 加盟国の中で圧倒的な最下位だ。OECD 平均は 1.63 人だ。韓国を除いて合計特殊出生率が最も低い国のスペイン 1.26 人とも格差がある。統計庁は韓国に住む韓国人と外国人の総人口が2028年に5194万人でピークを迎え、2067年には3929万人に減少すると予想した。死亡者も増加傾向にある。今後、人口がより急激に減少しかねないという話だ。人口1000人あたりの死者数を意味する荒死亡率は昨年 5.9 人で1987年以来33年間で最多だった。キム統計庁人口動向課長は、人口が高齢化し、死亡者数は増え続けていると述べた。韓国銀行は最近の報告書で、新型コロナによる結婚、妊娠猶予のため、来年の合計特殊出生率が統計庁の悲観的シナリオの 0.72 人水準を下回る恐れがあるとの見方を示した。人口減少初、経済危機が本格化。今後人口減少による雇用、教育、医療、住宅などの分野で危機が本格化する見込みだ。国家債務は増え続けているのに人口が減り、個人が負わなければならない国債の負担も大きくなる。企画財政部の長期財政展望によると、昨年1600万ウォン水準だった1人当たりの国家債務は、2060年には1億1400万ウォンを超えるものと予想される。何よりも人口減少の最大の問題の一つは、全体的な経済成長を萎縮させるという点だ。生産可能人口が減り、経済活力が低下し、高齢化に伴う福祉負担は雪だるま式に増える。経済成長と内需、雇用に悪影響を与えるほかない。韓国銀行は、韓国の潜在成長率が2026から2035年に 0.4% 水準まで下落すると予想している。お聞きしていただいたように、
What did you think? It's a wonderful result. That said, there are still some improvements. There is a problem peculiar to Vru, such as displaying numbers in hiragana. I've never seen such a transcription in other apps. Can this be improved if possible? I would like you to add punctuation marks if possible. To increase the accuracy, increasing the volume it's easy for the user to do. On the application side, the volume is automatically adjusted and transcribed, etc. If there is something that the app can do, I would like you to make use of it for improvement. Also this time, in the process of investigation, I discovered a new video equalizer app called Video Master. I haven't tried it yet. If we can make further improvements using this video equalizer, next time, I would like to report again, probably difficult. Vru is a really great app. That is why I would like the author to make further improvements. Please, more better, that's all.